Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time we have Marvel Legends Spider-Man Homecoming homemade Spider-Man suit from the movie. Going over the packaging real fast. Very nice packaging. Obviously it is a movie figure, so you do have the blue background. On the side you just have the generic image of Spider-Man. Unfortunately they didn't customize the images on the movie figures, but they did on the comic figures. Get a picture of the figure in the back there, and the rest of the assortment with the Vulture wings being the Build-A-Figure. I have purchased them all, and I've reviewed Vulture, his wings, and I've also compared the Wave all together, so you can check that out if you'd like. So here's the homemade Spider-Man suit. This is a suit that I do presume is a big part of the movie, considering he seems to wear it in the last act of the film. I haven't seen the movie at the time of filming this. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this, and I'm seeing it tonight. Very excited to. So going over the actual figure here, I really do like this figure. It's a completely new sculpt, which I think is awesome, and I definitely like quite a bit. He's very small. Just giving you guys a comparison just right off the bat here. Here he is with what I consider a very average size figure, and then of course with the other Spider-Man. So he's very small, given that that kind of teenage stature, which he obviously has because he's a teenager, you know, Tom Holland. So I think that is quite nice, and it does make him appear, it does make the Vulture feel very menacing when you pose them together, considering there's such a big difference from them as far as their height, and then of course with Vulture's wings it makes it just, you know, completely over the top, which I do like. Going over the head sculpt here, I do like the head sculpt. I think that it does look quite nice. The big eyes look awesome. I definitely very much love them. My issue though is, and this might just be with my copy, but his left eye pops out all the time. Like when I change out the heads, the eye pops out, which is super annoying, and it does just plug back in, but it doesn't plug in very sturdy. I do plan to glue it, but it is a shame, you know. Had he come with like some interchangeable eyes, that would be awesome, but without it, it's annoying. It's a little quality control issue that is very annoying. The hood piece is just a free piece. It doesn't plug in anywhere because obviously you can switch it out, and it does look pretty good. The hood looks a bit big when it's up, but it's not a big issue. I still like it. I think that it does look very nice. The Spider-Man symbol looks very cool. It does look quite faded, and I'm assuming that's intentional because I believe that's how it looks on the actual suit in the movie, so that does look very nice. There's nothing on the back. I thought that there was something on the back of the movie. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Scarlet Spider-Man. But I feel like there should be something on the back, but there's probably not. The wrinkling in the arms, I think, is very nice. You've got lots of wrinkles there all throughout the arms, which look great. The wrinkles do kind of die down a bit in the legs. They're very nice towards the end, but here they're very clean. There's a few wrinkles, but not too many. Would have liked to get a little more of that. Would have liked these little straps that are hanging down from the pants. Those would have been nice if they were painted in a gray or a black. I think that would have been kind of cool, because otherwise they just look a little strange being blue. But, you know, it's not a big deal. The texture in the boot area is excellent. Wonderful texture throughout that. Very much like that. And it's a big difference from the very clean sculpt of the pants themselves. So I do like that quite a lot. And then the hands are very nice. They are sculpted in an open gloved or an open fingered gloved hand, which I think is very cool. And I'm glad that he comes with fists. I like Spider-Man with fists. He comes with a set of course, webbing hands, which of course is necessary for a Spider-Man figure. And then unfortunately he doesn't come with any like walking up the walls, kind of crawling hands. I'm a big fan of those with Spider-Man figures, and the movie figures unfortunately don't come with them, which is annoying. To change out his head sculpt here, you pop out the head, and then just get the head out of the hood. You can throw on this piece of the hood and then pop on the head, and surprisingly I am holding the eyes a bit so that it doesn't happen, but the eye didn't pop out, but it's so easy to pop out. Yeah, it just pops out just like that. Very annoying, and is quite a bit of a hassle, I will say. And then without it, I think that he does look cool. Maybe it's his head that's just slightly too big for me. I don't know what it is, but with the hood on, the hood looks too big, and with the hood off, the head looks too big. So I think that there is a bit of a misproportion, at least straight on, as far as the head's concerned with the body, but still it does look very nice. The way the hood hangs is excellent. It really looks very natural, and looks like it hangs very well. So I do like that quite a bit. Articulation-wise, it's pretty great. He's got a ball hinge neck, like you'd expect from a Spider-Man, which can look up a ton. Can look down completely as well, so you have excellent range there. Ball hinge shoulders with a bicep swivel. Double hinge elbows, which go completely, basically. Hinge swiveling wrists. You have an ab crunch, which can go back that far, can go forward that far. If it went a little bit further forward, that would have been nice, but not necessary. He's got like kind of ratcheting waist joint, which is kind of strange. Ball jointed hips, which can kick up very far, which I do like quite a lot, and can go out to the side a decent amount. Swivel at the thigh, double hinge knees, which go, you know, completely. You have swiveling at the undersection of this kind of like boot or sock area, and then you have the hinge pivoting ankles, which work excellent. So he, of course, has the standard Marvel Legends articulation, but what's nice is his articulation is all like unhindered. So you really do get the fullest amount as far as the range is concerned, as well as having the proper joints too. So just get him in a bit of a pose here. So you can kind of just see the articulation. You can get him punching the ground too easily. I've done that before. And overall, he looks very nice. I do think that this is quite a nice figure. I'm very glad that they are giving him in the assortment, considering I think this suit is going to be, you know, a rather large part of the film, and particularly in the most important parts of the film too. So it is just very important in general, I'd say. But overall, quite a nice figure. I mean, if you have a movie Spider-Man already, this one certainly isn't like the definitive movie Spider-Man, so I wouldn't recommend it for that purposes. But as a Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man, I think that it is pretty important, especially if you do have the Vulture figure. I think that you'll want this homemade suit to go along with that figure. So there you go, that's my review of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Homecoming Homemade Suit Spider-Man. Let me know what you guys think of the figure, and thanks so much for watching.